We're going to look at the idea of order of operations. Normally this comes with an acronym. You might have come across BIDMAS, you might have come across PEMDAS, BIDMAS, and these are really all the same. They're just different words for either the same or similar things. So today we're going to look at BIDMAS as the example, but I'll refer back to the others too to make that a little bit more obvious. So the B here is brackets, okay? And the I here is indices or index form, okay? And so really what we're going to do, we want to do those two ideas first. We want to do brackets first, and we want to do index form, expand those and solve those before we go any further. The next two are division and multiplication. So we want to do those, and as you can see up here, we can see that the MD or the DM are interchangeable, so the order of those doesn't matter. As long as we're doing these two first and then these two, that's the important thing. And same here, the P here stands for parentheses or exponents, and here operations, and which are all really the same thing. And then finally we have addition and subtraction. Again, it doesn't matter the order here. The important thing to understand though is for any of these, when you go to do them, if both of them are there, you do them left to right in the equation, okay? So it's brackets, index form, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Let's look at some examples about how this plays out. Okay, so here's our example. 24 plus 6 divided by 2, take away 1 times by 4. Okay, so we want to solve this using BIDMAS. So the first thing we do, we want to look for, are there any brackets? In this case, no. Are there any index form? Here, again, no. So then we can move on to division. Yep, we've got division just here. And is there any multiplication? Yes, there is. There's multiplication here. So we want to do those parts first, okay? So here, 6 divided by 2 gives us 3, okay? 3 here, and 1 times 4 gives us 4. So now we can rewrite that line. It's now 24 plus the 3, take away the 4, okay? And so now we can look at the next we've got addition, subtraction, so they're the same. So there's no priority here, so it's just left to right. So it'll be 24 plus 3 is going to give us 27, and then 27 take away 4 is going to give us an answer of 23. All right, we've got 14 take away 9 plus 6 squared divided by, in brackets, 7 plus 2 multiplied by 3. So first thing, brackets is first. So our 7 plus 2 becomes 9, okay? Next, our index form, so our 6 squared becomes 36. And now we want to rewrite our equation. So now we have 14 take away 9 plus 36 divided by 9 multiplied by 3. Okay, so we've done brackets and index forms, and now we're looking here at division and multiplication. And we can see here, we've got a division question here. So 36 divided by 9, okay? And we've got a multiplication question here. So we're going to do this left to right. So 36 divided by 9 is going to give us 4. And then 4 multiplied by 3 is going to give us 12. So we can now rewrite this as 14 take away 9 plus 12. And now again, we're looking at the AS, addition, subtraction, only addition, subtraction left. We'll do the equation left to right. So 14 take away 9 is going to leave us with 5. And then 5 plus 12 is going to give us 17. Okay, one of the common questions we have using BIDMAS, PEMDAS, whichever one you're using, is this idea of inserting brackets. So you're given a statement, and the statement won't be true. And you have to input brackets into the equation and to make it true. So the first one here, we've got 6 plus 6 multiplied by 3, okay? So you've got, if you do this the way BIDMAS works, you've got 3 times 6 is going to be 18, plus the 6 here is going to make 24, so that's not going to work. So what we want to do is look to see that here we've got an addition symbol here that is not prioritized over the multiplication. So by putting brackets here, it pushes that addition equation to the front of what we have to do at the beginning. So now we have 6 plus 6 is going to give us 12. and 3 times 12 is going to give us 36. Okay, the next one's a little bit more complex. We've got more parts to it though, but again, we're looking at what's going to make common sense here. So for example, we've got to divide by 9 here in the middle, okay? Now, 9, there's not a lot of numbers that are going to divide into 9, so we're trying to create a situation where we'll end up with a multiple of 9. So here, we can see here, 10 take away a 7 is going to give us a 3. That's going to multiply by that one to give us 9, which is going to connect here. So we want to do that one first, and that'll give us 3. 3 times 3 is going to give us 9. 9 divided by 9 is going to give us 1. 1 plus that 12 is going to give us 13. All right, so in this example here, we're looking at a slightly different type of question where we're removing brackets that aren't necessary. So let's have a look at the first one. We've got 4 times 3 gives us 12, and then 6 taken 2 gives us 4. 12 plus 4 gives us 16. So it seems it's okay, but what we have to understand is, are the brackets necessary? So let's have a look. We've got a multiplication and a subtraction. So the multiplication already gets prioritized, so we don't need to put brackets around that in order to prioritize it, okay? That's already going to give us 12 whether we have brackets or not. Secondly, 12, which is what that 4 times 3 gives us, if we get rid of these brackets as well, 12 plus 6 gives us 18, take away 2 gives us 16 anyway, because once we've done that 4 times 3, the left to right gives us the same answer as if we had the brackets there. So we can remove both brackets. Okay, the second question here, we've got brackets around the addition question here, and we've got brackets around the division question here. So we need these ones because we want to create a 5 here so that we get 5 times 6 to give us 30, okay? But we don't need to prioritize the brackets around the division because the division is going to happen first anyway. So we can get rid of those ones, okay? And then once we've got rid of this, we can rewrite this question as 6 multiplied by 5, take away 12 divided by 2. And obviously 6 times 5 is going to give us 30. And 12 divided by 2 is going to give us 6. So our new question now is 30, take away 6, and that equals the 24 that we're after. So those brackets need to stay, but those ones could be taken away because they were unnecessary.